Eventbrite has Bud Lighted themselves now that they're trying to silence women when they canceled their listing for a Let Women Speak event. Welcome back to the JP Reacts channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. There's a group of freedom-fighting women who are being silenced by Eventbrite, or at least Eventbrite's trying to silence them, but I think Eventbrite is very much Bud Lighting themselves, so they're probably actually amplifying these women. These women, what was their crime? The crime is they're women wanting to speak about women's issues. Now, Eventbrite, along with Bud Light and all the other woke companies, would say women have no right to speak about women issues. We need men dressed as women to speak about women's issues because women can't do it right. Right, Eventbrite? So just to cover the bases before we get into the meat and potatoes of it, if you don't know Eventbrite, first off, don't learn about them. They're not a company worth using. They are woke. They are shoveling propaganda down people's throats. They are stepping on rights. But nonetheless, Eventbrite, it's basically a ticketing company where if you have an event, you can use Eventbrite so people can buy tickets. Cool. Taking a look at what the Daily Wire has to say about this. Eventbrite cancels Let Women Speak event alleging hateful conduct. We'll see what Eventbrite actually said in just a second. But first, what was the event going to be? Eventbrite removed the listing of an upcoming Let Women Speak Austin event right here in Austin, Texas, hosted by Independent Women's Network, which will focus on protecting women's sex-specific spaces like restrooms and locker rooms. Yeah, the crime, you were going to let women speak about women's spaces they want protected, like locker rooms and bathrooms? Not on Eventbrite's watch. Eventbrite says, no, we want to be in the restroom with you. How dare you speak about keeping this space like private and appropriate? No, women, says Eventbrite. So what did Eventbrite say to the Let Women Speak event? Here's a screenshot of the notification they sent them. Hello, we're reaching out regarding your event listing, Let Women Speak Austin. We have determined that your event is not permitted on the Eventbrite platform as it violates our community guidelines in terms of service. Super specific, but here we do actually get more specific. Specifically, our policy on hateful, dangerous, or violent content and events. I gotta believe Eventbrite on this. I mean, women speaking about protecting women's restrooms and women's locker rooms, 100% that's dangerous, it's hateful, and it's violent. As a result, your event has been unpublished. Please be aware that severe, this is very severe, or repeated violations of our guidelines may result in the suspension or termination of your Eventbrite account. Well, Eventbrite, just so you know, I think you just caused a lot of people terminate their Eventbrite accounts, so let us know how that's working out for you. Please reply directly to this email, blah, blah, blah. So a little more on what this dangerous and hateful event was going to be. The event, set to take place on August 12th at the Texas State Capitol, which is still happening, by the way. Eventbrite just canceled the listing. Will emphasize the need to preserve and maintain our spaces, such as bathrooms, locker rooms, prisons. Not in California. You can be a man, go to a women's prison because you say you're a woman. Prison doesn't sound so bad. Dressing rooms and sororities. A press release from the organization says, events like this one where we come together, use our voices, is crucial to continue advocating for the preservation of these single-sex spaces. In a letter from the Independent Women's Network, blasted Eventbrite's decision to remove the listing as blatantly sexist. Yeah, fact check true. They say, inviting survivors of sexual assault to share their concerns about being forced to undress in front of biological males is not hateful. It's empowering, it continued. It continued and contended that they say it's empowering, not hateful, to give a voice to female athletes who have suffered lasting physical harm, lost awards, and been passed over for scholarships when forced to compete against biological males. We all know that women's restrooms and locker rooms are no place for a woman. They're a place for men who want to look at women. So this Independent Women's Network who wants safe spaces and like actual safe spaces where they're not violated visually, if not physically. Obviously, they don't know the rules of the game. Women's locker rooms are meant for men who want to look at women. Or at least that's what Eventbrite is implying here. I am actually glad this happened, and I'm not being sarcastic or satirical on that. I am glad this happened. Why? Because Eventbrite has outed themselves. Just like any mainstream media or establishment outlet that is trying to smear Sound of Freedom, they're outing themselves to be the ones who are protecting predators. Eventbrite, they are protecting predators on this one. So I'm glad they out themselves so we know who they are. That's A. And B, so we can choose to give our money to other businesses, other services, other people, other platforms. Based on their stance here, I don't think Eventbrite, they certainly don't deserve my business. You might choose that they don't deserve your business. You don't want to support an organization that protects predators and silences the innocent, silences women who actually need to be protected. On that basis, I am very happy that this has happened because Eventbrite has outed themselves, they have Bud Lighted themselves, and I'll be curious to see how the story unfolds for Eventbrite and just how good this is for their business. I appreciate you watching this with me, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, but before you go, I want to tell you about something I use, I trust, and rely on for my health. Have you ever considered that the foundation of your freedom is good health? Well, health equals freedom is at the core of my beliefs, and using CBD is one of the #1 things I do to look after my health. But high quality, premium grade, clean, pure, organic CBD can be hard to come by. That's why I started Awaken CBD. After experiencing the benefits of CBD on my health for a number of years, I wanted to form a CBD brand that people can trust. That's why we only use organically grown, premium grade CBD, so you can trust it. We've got the CBD products to meet your needs, like the CBD oil tincture, full spectrum gummies, sleep gummies, relief roll-on gel, and some others that I think you'll love. If you'd like to bring the benefits of CBD into your life with a brand you can trust, I'd be honored if you gave Awaken CBD a shot. To learn more about how you can become a part of the Awaken CBD family, just go to healthisfreedom.co. Please enjoy whatever it is you choose to do to take care of your health, because your freedom depends on it.